Hey guys, we're back out on the water again for another little adventure. Today we are starting out in the wonderful town of Penetanguishene. So we've just launched from the dock, which is over there, the public dock. If you're non-resident, it costs $25 for the day. It's to launch, in and out, plus parking. So not bad, pretty easy, good ramp, restaurant right there. So good place to put in and put out and have a little meal afterwards. So our goal for today, we're gonna head out on Georgian Bay again. We haven't been up here in a long time. So we're gonna explore a little bit of the bay. It's a beautiful sunny day out here and just have a great time on the water. So let's get out there, let's get enjoying this, okay? Here we go. Well guys, we're back at one of my favorite little rivers to run, but the water is so low. I don't know if we're even going to be able to get up to the rapids and stuff. So we're coming up to it right here. But like the water, I would say, is down a good 2 feet. So there might be some exposed rocks that we gotta deal with here. I'm hoping we can get through. So let's see. So this is the little. I mean, in another video when we came here, this was just ripping through here. So, let's see. Hopefully we can keep going up this river. What we're gonna do is put it into a sport mode just in case. Just so we have the power. Wasn't too bad. All right, well, I can definitely notice that the river is lowered, so still can't get over how beautiful it is up here. these dang rapids are gonna be, I've always wanted to go up further, but either there's too much water, or in this case, there's actually not enough water. It's too shallow, like all the rocks are exposed. Ah, dang. And like that, there's only about an inch of water going over the top of those. Like I would totally keel out. Like I thought I could go through there, but all in here is just pure rock. So, the dream continues. Shoot. All right, well, do we put the drone up? Why not? Get a couple good drone shots of this. And you know what, guys, we'll go over, there's been a lot of talk about drones and CDs and stuff like that, so maybe while I'm here saying I can't go any farther, we'll do a little bit of a discussion about that. So let's get the drone in the air, get some shots. I might even show you how I set everything up, so I'm going to do start to finish, we'll film it and see how we do. So let's, first of all, if you can ever do it, pull over to the shore. It's way better than trying to drone from the water. So let's see what we can find. All right, guys, so I've landed on shore just because it's easier for me to kind of film this and talk to you about how I use my drone and some, you know, tips and tricks for using it while you're out here on the water. So let's I got it down here. So I use the Mavic Mini. Got it with the 3 batteries, so you get more flight time. It's the one that is less than 250 grams, so you can fly it pretty much anywhere. So you just open it up, and like you'll see, this is the 250 grams. So it's super light, fits in the palm of your hand. I love it for the versatility. I don't know if you can see if it's overexposed or not, but I have beaten the crap out of this. I have put this into 2 rivers, so like this, it's whoop, into it, luckily kind of near shore when I was trying to land it. It's worked. I've dried it out, just left it kind of tilted up. Because this thing is so just basically plastic, a couple wires and your motors, every time I've dunked it in the water, I've had no issues. Well, I mean, I'm sure I'll run out of my luck sometime, but it has come back and worked. I've crashed into some trees, so you just undo the blades and put some new blades on. That's easy to do. The reason why I think it comes back is it doesn't have all that fancy stuff like the bigger drones have, right? Like the active track, this does not have it. I have to track myself for everything. It doesn't have the avoidance and all that stuff, but I figure if that gets in the water, you're pretty much out of luck there, because all that electronics is going to just get fried. So that's why I really do like the Mini. There are some caveats to it. It's light, so anything with winds over like 30k, you basically have to keep it really low to the ground, fly it out into the wind as best you can, put it up and let the wind pull it back to you. If it goes past you, drop it as low as you can to get it back, because otherwise she's gone. So yeah, that's one thing about this, is the weight. I mean, but I'll sacrifice, do I really want to be filming anything when it's windy? It's probably wavy as well, so not something I'm kind of gonna do. A lot of the time it's shots like this out here. I want to get a shot of the waterfalls or something like that, so I'm protected by the trees. I'm pretty good and stuff like that. So I have had some people ask me about that Skydio 2 drone, which is the fully automated drone, which basically you just use your phone, put it up in the air, hit record, it will follow you wherever you're going. Absolutely amazing drone on land. That is the caveat. It does not work on water. It will not work on water. I have spoken with the Skydio team because I did have one and I did crash mine into the water. They were amazing for talking to me about it and going over the flight records. And I said, this is what I'm looking to do with it. They said, I'm sorry, we don't have the software for that right now. So the reason for that is on the Skydio, they use all sensors everywhere. Top, bottom, left, right, bottom, like that. Tracks everything, right? Problem with that is if you, like, I don't know, today you can see kind of overcast and there's a reflection on the water. See the blue in the water reflecting off the sky? So what happens on water is if you're going along and if you're just doing a simple straight track and you have the drone up maybe 20 feet in the air, you're probably going to be okay. But the second that you make a sharp turn and the drone has to bank, the sensors that are on the top of the drone and the sensors on the bottom of the drone, because it's like this now, can get confused between what's sky and what's water, and it'll just whoop straight into the water because it doesn't know up from down, because water is clear and reflective and the sky is perfectly blue and clear. So that's where you get a lot of the times what I've seen with these drones where they crash. So that is why if you're on an ATV or doing anything like dirt biking or anything like that, yo, that drone is amazing. You should really look into it. If you're out here on the water, probably not the best thing for you. Again, I would highly recommend a Mavic Mini. There's a new one coming out later this summer that has active track on it. I haven't tried it yet, but again, what worries me about that is they've added more electronics to it. So if you do splash it, I don't know how easily it'll come back. But again, I've splashed this 3 times and I'm still using it. So hopefully, you know, it's not that bad. But all right, I'll show you a couple things, taking off and landing and stuff like that. But the real trick people always ask me is how do you land the drone when you're out on the water? And I'm going to tell you like this, it's the easiest thing you can do. It's a little bit of hand-eye coordination, but I'll show you right here. All right guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here, I'm going to make this drone take off, show you my steps that I do to that, and how we get it up in the air. Then you'll get to see some beautiful drone footage, and then we'll bring it back down and I'll show you how I land it. Okay, so let's get to takeoff and some video. So first, grab your battery. I love these batteries. Like I said, I've got a pack of 3 of them. So I'm now going to set up the controller with the phone in it. So we'll be back after this. All right, so I've got my phone now in there, just plugs in there and then plugs into this. I'm already in the DJI app. So I'm going to press the power button twice. Yeah, there it click on, now it's looking. And I'm gonna turn my drone on. 1, 2. Let that kind of figure itself out. Yes, and then I'm going to wait for it to connect, and it's probably going to make me do a calibration, so we'll see what happens there. There we go. Things are coming online. Just going to wait for some satellites. Okay, so we've got permission to take off. Everything's looking good. We're going to go to, I like to take off in sports mode just because if something goes wrong, I can save it. Always start recording, because if you crash, it looks good. And then click that, hold the takeoff button, and we're up. And then you've got video going right there. So let's go film some of these rapids and then enjoy this footage, and then we'll come back and show you how we land it. But like, look, just standing there. Whoa! Technology. All right, guys, let's go check this out. Oh, there's a bug. All right, guys, we've got the drone just hovering here. Now you can do this either on the Sea-Doo or like I'm doing on shore. But like you can see, it'll pretty much hover there on its own. And then you just maneuver it this way. The trick to getting this out of the air is, see these legs right here? You see the legs right there? That's your answer. You're going to, with your two fingers, grab the legs and then turn it upside down really quickly, and it turns it off. So let's see what we do. And you gotta be quick, because like there is some sensors right underneath here that will send it back up. I don't know if this audio is going to work, but we'll try. I'll overdub it if I need to. So anyways, here we go. We're going to grab that leg, pull it down, and turn it over. So in, grab, turn it over. Hold on to the leg. The machine's off. Everything's great. Then you just click, click, turn it off. And there you go, guys. Simple as that. So the trick, again, grab the leg right there. Don't try to grab it like this. You'll get your fingers cut off. It's stupid. Don't do that. Use this leg. Look, I have big fingers. I can get both fingers on there, and you grab it and then you flip it over. And by flipping it over, it thinks it's dying, turns itself off, does no issue to the drone, and it's off in 2 seconds. You don't even have to use, like I didn't even use the controller to catch it. All you do is, while you're on the Sea-Doo, get the drone where you feel that it's comfortable enough that you can just reach out and grab this. Grab it, flip it over, your day's done. I hope those tips help. And like I said, again, if you have any questions about what to use or how to do it, let me know in the comments. But that's going to wrap up right here, and I think we're just going to head back out. I did bring my fishing rod, so I might give a couple casts in here, see if I get lucky. And then we're just going to kind of keep going as this day goes on and see if there's anything else we can find. So let's keep going. Look at this. There's this ship here that is not documented anywhere that I could find. Look at that. Big too. It's wide. This is sitting in 12 feet of water right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. There's probably reflections this way. Look at some of the beams on this thing. Like, it's long. There's a fish. So I mean, that's pretty big. Let me see if I can get some underwater for you guys, okay? I love it. I mean, honestly, that is amazing. Like, it's not on any chart that I was able to see. The water was pretty clear today, so that was great. This is why we get out here, guys, to explore and find cool things like that. Wow, awesome. Head back out and just keep the day going. So I'm along. You're already along. Let's keep going. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is why we come out here, and this is what's so great about the Sea-Doos. You can get into all these places that you don't normally think to go. There's a big rock. All right, guys, let's go back through these little rapids here. holy sugar, I just saw the hugest, thickest pike I've ever seen in my life. Okay, hold on, we gotta do something here. It was right in the middle of the rapid. That thing was huge. Oh my goodness, that guy was huge. Scared the crap out of me. 3, 2, 1. Punch it. Alright guys, well, I'm going to throw this in here as a bonus, but this is to actually prove my point about landing it on water and stuff like that. So I'm out on the water, so I'm going to use the controls. Hopefully this makes sense. So it's just out in front of me right now. Also keep your CD running so you can adjust. Actually no, I'm going to turn the CD off so you can hear me. So it's out in front of me right now. I'm going to line it up so I'm looking for that little leg. So I'm going to bring it in. Bring it back. Down. Grab, upside down. There you go. So again, you can see I just grabbed it, turned it off. Turn the drone off. Turn AC. Take your phone out because you don't want to lose that. Put your phone away first of things. Always put your phone away first. Fold up drone. Pack away. Click, 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 click. Ready to go. Got your case. In. Case, in. Zip it up and you're done. That's how easy it is. That's why I love this Mini. Put it in your case. You're all done. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We're gonna punch back to Penetang and take the Sea-Doo out. So yeah, let's get going. There's bugs, so I'm putting my buff on. So I hope all those drone tips helped you guys, because like I said, it adds a whole nother level. But I will say the one thing you have to be ready for and aware of is, like, that drone right there is probably 500 bucks, not too bad. But if you even risk taking a drone out on water, you need to be prepared to lose it, and just roll with it. You can't get mad about it. It's the risk-reward situation. You might get some amazing shots out of it. You might dunk it into Georgian Bay or whatever lake you're on. So don't get upset about it. That's again why I think the Mavic Mini is such a great idea. It's probably the lowest priced drone that is the easiest to use out on the water. And if you dunk it, it's not a huge price point cost. So anyways, that's about it. Let's punch it and get back to the dock. Oh yeah, said I was gonna wear a buff. Alright. Launch it! Well guys, we've made it back to Penetanguishene. We're gonna take the Sea-Doo out and head on home for the day. So I hope you really enjoyed this adventure. I hope the information about the drone was helpful, and same thing with, you know, the waterfalls and the shipwrecks and all the other cool things we found today. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that's subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Please make sure you subscribe so you get videos like this and keep this channel growing and having some amazing adventures. It's going to be a good summer, I feel. So let's get out there and have some fun. So please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share it, and all those other things that you guys do to make this channel as awesome as it is. So again, thank you so much. It means the world. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments. Please leave them below, ideas and places to go and check out, whatever you like. Guys, until the next video, be safe out on the water. Peace!